Welcome back to House of Footy, ladies and gentlemen. On and kind of a YouTube more so exclusive. I think this is much more of a visual medium. We're going to be picking our House of Footy World Cup 2022 bracket. So how it's going to work, since it's very easy for us because there's three of us, we're going to go and pick our team. And if there's, in terms of every single group who will make it out, we'll make it to the knockout rounds and go through all of the groups. And of course, who's going to win the World Cup. And of course, if there's ever a tie in terms of our opinions, it's 2 versus 1. We'll never be in a position where it's going to be a tie vote. So we'll make sure that we'll have a finalized decision and we'll be able to argue our way through it. Gio, I know is going to kind of be in controls of exactly how it's going to play out. So Gio, best of luck. Thank you for your help on that. But I guess let's start off with the first group. Group A. Okay, boys. Let's be real here. I know that we talked a lot of shit about them. Well, at least I did. Netherlands coming out first? No? Are we all in unison for that?
I think we can expect that.
Okay, so Gio, put that up on the board for us. But now the question is, who's finishing second? I'll start off with my pick. I'm going to go with Ecuador is going to finish second in this group.
Ooh.
How about you, Sue?
Choosing Ecuador.
Ray? And Gio? Okay. No, either one of you go. Go ahead. Jump in.
I like Senegal. I really do like Senegal
too.
I do really like Senegal.
So
I just think again.
Even without Mane.
Even without Mane, just based off pure physicality, size, Ecuador is more a technical team. I'll give them that. But I just think Senegal just have it in them. Like they want to prove something that we're not just a country based on Sadio Mane. We're a football team, and when one person goes down, it doesn't mean our team's gonna fail. So, yeah, I just think they have it in them to make it out the group.
Senegal, winners of the African Cup of Nations, if I'm not mistaken. Their manager has them performing well overall, and I think we had their Ecuador. I think the last couple games they barely scraped through to qualification. Obviously, they beat out like Colombia and Peru, but I think they had a couple of ties in the last couple of qualifying games. So that just leads me to think Senegal is a little bit more equipped. That's why I would pick Senegal.
Fair enough. So put Senegal up on the board. Gio?
Okay.
So we got Netherlands, Senegal, and then it doesn't matter. Just put Ecuador next, and then that'll close it off for us. But now to Group B. Okay, well, let's make this one easy and breezy. Okay, England first, right? 100%?
Yes.
No doubt?
This is their group to lose.
I think this is where we disagree based off what Gio was saying earlier. I'm going to go Wales second. And Gio, if I recall correctly, you had USA second. Is that correct?
I have USA second.
So, Ray, it's up to you. It's up to you.
Hey, you guys try to influence my decision.
Okay.
Give me your rationales.
The best player for either team is Gareth Bale. They have the history of performing well in world tournaments most recently, as well as, if I would argue, well, the advantage for them would be is if any teams to take points off of England and give themselves a leg up, I would pick Wales ahead of USA. So they might have a little bit of an edge there. That's my reasoning. And plus, and lastly, I think this is the most important one, Great Britain. Let's go. Sorry. Go ahead, you.
Aaron Ramsey, Joe Allen, Joe Rodon, and Wayne Hennessy.
Okay, Wayne Hennessy's not playing. It's Danny Ward.
And Danny Ward. And you're only making my argument only easier. So
he starts in the Premier League, and Matt Turner's the backup to Aaron Ramsdale. Let's play it out as
more on the US side starts in the Premier League for Bournemouth. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I need to say. There's no other explanation.
So I do want to believe that the US will pull it together and perform well, but they are just a little bit. You know how like in what is it, Shark Tank, when they're like they give you all these positives, but then it's just a little too early.
Yeah,
I think the US is just a little too early in the development stage, whereas Wales, like Mac usually mentioned, they have like the know-how, so I think they might just edge it out. Especially when they face England. I think that may be a tough matchup for England. Whereas England against the US, I think it should be England coming out with the win. So I'll have to go with Wales for this one.
Okay, so Gio, ring that up. We want Wales. Then you can put USA to make you happy, Gio. It's okay. Now to Group C again. Let's be real here. It's easy. Argentina first, right? That's good. We're done there.
Yeah.
Who finishes second? Gio, how about you go first this time?
Wait, this wasn't an agreed thing.
I'm asking you. What do you think? You think Mexico over Poland for sure? No doubt.
I think just as a team and the ever so slight of more depth carries Mexico through to the next round.
Ray, you would
I
agree?
have to agree with that.
Okay.
I think so.
So my opinion becomes moot. I would have gone Saudi Arabia. No, I'm just kidding. I would have gone Mexico too. Okay, Mexico, Poland, and then we're done. Okay. Now to Group D. So I really want to take Denmark first. And
You guys are really selling this curse thing, huh?
no, 100%. As well as Denmark is a good team. So, however, fuck it. I'm gonna take Denmark first. That's my pick. And then France second. I know you both will disagree with that. I'm okay with it, but I want it on the record.
I'm going sheer quality. I'm going with France.
Yeah.
You
I have
can
to go
argue,
France.
bro. You can argue the curse. It could still happen, but if it's sheerly just on paper right now, you still have to go with France.
I want it to happen. I want it to happen because that means Denmark will face Argentina. I want it to happen, but I am scared. So we'll do France, Denmark. And sorry, Ray, you were about to say something, but I cut you off.
Yeah, I just don't see. Yeah, basically France, Denmark, it's gonna be up to them. I don't see Australia or Tunisia really putting up a fight for those two teams, and France just edges it out for me.
Fair enough. And now, Gio, can you scroll down for us a little bit?
Oh wait, who are we doing third?
Oh, doesn't matter. Either what other team you like more?
Okay.
Okay, Group E. This is where again, Ray. I will see how far you're gonna go here on your saucy takes. Gio, do you want to go first? Or you want me to start?
You start.
I'm gonna go Spain, then Germany.
Oh.
Yes. I know I talked when we previewed the group particularly, I kind of bigged up a little Germany a little bit more. But I think Spain might outpossess Germany to the extent where they're not going to be able to really create enough opportunities, and they're missing that striker for me to be able to carry them over the top. So to be honest, I actually trust Morata as a striker more than any striker than Germany will put out there, because I don't think Havertz is a striker at all, and I don't think he has it to be able to play in that position. Pure class of a player, but that's not his role. So I'm gonna go Spain, then Germany.
Spain, Germany. So Germany faces Japan, then Spain, Costa Rica. I guess Jill, what do you think? Do you agree or disagree?
No, I don't agree because I have Spain as my most disappointing team. I believe, if I'm correct. I'm just not convinced. I'm just not convinced as a whole.
So do you have Germany, Japan, then Spain, or is it Germany, Spain, Japan? What do you have? Not to disrespect Costa.
I have Germany to top the group.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
Put
Germany first. So that means you're putting Germany first.
On record, though, I want you guys to hear Germany is not first for me.
Oh, Germany's not. So who do you have first?
I think actually might be Spain.
Okay, so then you have to put Spain first. No, Spain has to go first.
Yeah, okay.
So you have to click the refresh button at the bottom. Yeah, and then you do Spain, and then would you say Germany second? Then we're all Spain's first. We're all agreeing Germany second. You think Germany doesn't make it to the knockout rounds, right? Ooh,
because Ray was making a great point about how Japan is very underrated.
No, fair. But the question is, so if Spain's first, you don't think Germany's second?
Oh, do I have to look at that again?
I say Japan is second.
You say Japan is oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine. I disagree. Germany's second.
If there's gonna be any upsets, it's gonna be in this group.
Ooh, hold on. Let me put it this way. Can we take it back?
Oh, you want No, you can take it back. We haven't. It's not locked in yet. This is a live document, my boys. Live.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Gio and put Germany, Japan, Spain, Costa Rica.
Ooh,
Thank
okay.
you.
I
Okay.
think I might have to
Germany, Japan. Oof.
Spain.
Again,
It's
I
tough. It's
disagree.
tough.
Spain is first
Yeah.
for me, and then Germany.
Yeah.
But you both
fair,
have
that's fair.
Germany, Japan, then Spain.
Yeah.
Therefore, you guys went out. Fine.
Can Japan be knocked out immediately in the next round? Probably.
No,
but
they
I
will
just
be.
think
Likely,
they'd
yeah.
have-
You'll
yeah.
see. They will be. Let's
Yeah.
go next.
Okay.
For this next
Ooh.
group, we have Group F: Morocco, Canada, Belgium, Croatia. So I don't want to go first here, so I want one of you, either of you guys, to go first. Who wants to go first here? And give their order.
Hey
Um,
man.
Go ahead. Go.
Hey, just put Canada first, man. Nah,
You're
kidding.
putting out. No. I wouldn't even do that. I wouldn't. You're a brave man.
Let me look at who is facing each other first. Okay.
It's Canada, Belgium, Croatia, Morocco, and then it's
You know what?
it's again Canada versus Croatia.
Do we think Croatia could finish first?
Yes. Absolutely.
Ooh, maybe. I actually my order was Belgium first, Canada second, Croatia third, Morocco fourth. That was my order.
See, I agree with you. Canada second.
It's just the argument about
Canada
who's first.
second, bro.
So Gio, do you also think Croatia's
Belgium
first?
does not look good. Yes.
Belgium does not
Belgium
look good.
is.
That's the
Belgium
thing.
looks
That's fair.
gross.
That's fair. I'm literally throwing all my eggs in the KDB basket, and I would argue he might be better than a combined midfield three of Brozovic, Modric, and Kovacic. So by himself, it's absurd to say one guy's better than three, but it's not that absurd when it's KDB.
I don't
yeah,
disagree.
it no, I don't disagree, but also playing on Man City affords him a lot of things.
That's
and
true.
A lot of
That's true. It's interesting though
he's
because he
able to
doesn't
do.
play. He plays in a front three for Belgium, not in a deep lying playmaker role. So it's a
Exactly.
little bit different. Because
Again, which
it's interesting.
doesn't benefit his game, in in my opinion.
That's fair.
But yeah, no, I just think it's I don't know, it's a different setting. I just not convinced by their defense. I just think it's very weak, especially if they play a three in the back. I think pacier teams, or even pacier players, not you. You don't even have to have a pacey team. Is able to attack that that line. I think they're going to be in huge trouble.
My last take on this and why I'm leaning Belgium is that I think, and I know this might be wild to say, I think Batshuayi, who's probably the backup striker for Belgium, is better than any attacker than that Croatia will have. I think that's the difference, is that Croatia don't have a natural goal scorer anymore. And none of those midfield three score a lot of goals themselves. So I'm very curious to see if Croatia do score goals, who will it be? Because if it's Perisic, he plays wide back for Tottenham and is not in and amongst the goals so far this year. And he generally plays on the wing for them. So again, that's my last piece. But let's wrap this up here. What's our thoughts? I go Belgium, Canada, Croatia, Morocco.
You know what? I'm gonna have to go and agree with Mac there. Just gonna have to, because Belgium are just they have the quality individually to just pull it out, and so and obviously I want Canada to finish second.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to go with Belgium, Canada, Croatia, Morocco.
Okay. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay.
I think we're sleeping on Croatia, but hey,
That-
majority rules. Majority rules.
It's just that's.
Don't get me wrong,
It's
Croatia's
Croatia's good. Croatia's good. To be honest, I don't give a fuck who finishes first. I just Canada second. I'm happy. But
Yeah.
Group G, I think we can do this one pretty quickly. Brazil, done.
Yes.
Question is, Serbia or Switzerland? Who are we going for? Are we going for the peacemakers or the not so peacemakers?
I'm going for the not so peacemakers, the Serbs,
I would agree.
Ooh.
because if I had even if it went to penalties, if I needed one goal, I'm picking the Serb attackers as opposed to the Cameroon or the Swiss attackers.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, if we're in agreement to just put that there, I don't know. Switzerland could be a
Could be a good team.
surprise second,
Yes.
but Yeah, I mean, we all agree that. Let's just move past because I don't think it's gonna matter because they're gonna face winners of Group G, right? Sorry, Group H. So Group H, Mac.
I'm gonna go Uruguay first, Portugal second.
A crazy.
I am so high on Uruguay's midfield. I think that's probably, I would argue, maybe the best midfield two between Valverde and Bentancur, where they can offer so much up top in terms of creativity for strikers that might be lacking. But they don't have strikers that are lacking because Darwin Nunes is in good form right now. And his bundle of chaos is perfect for a World Cup. And in a World Cup, all you need is a hot striker, and you're gonna go far. So I take Uruguay in my opinion because how I see this playing out and how I see this playing out, I think Uruguay is better at dealing with a low block because not because I don't think Korea or Ghana are just going to sit back and try to absorb pressure against Uruguay. They're trying to go at them. Versus Portugal will have to break down both of those teams. It might be easier for them to drop points against those other teams. So that's kind of how I'm mapping it out. I think Portugal on paper is probably a better team, but I think Uruguay will have an easier time in the group, if that makes sense.
Hey, I have to agree with Gio though. I think Portugal is gonna finish first.
That's fair.
Yeah, no, I think I just also I've shared depth of squad too that they have coming into this World Cup. I think I would put them first. So
But then who's second for you guys?
Uruguay for me. Uruguay for me.
And I think that,
Ghana for me.
but with me putting Uruguay first, I think that takes it out where Uruguay finishes second.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
I have to agree.
Okay, so we'll do that. Now we go to the first round matchups: Netherlands versus Wales here. So this is what I predicted when we first did our first podcast, is that I would actually take Wales here over Netherlands. And I'm going to stand by that. I'm going to take Wales over Netherlands because I don't see Netherlands being able to score against Wales. I know both of you may disagree with that. I think Wales will be able to hit them on the counter because in the starting lineup for Netherlands, they don't play actually with the lit at all. They play Van Dijk, Ake, and Timber as the right center back in the back three. And I think Bale could enjoy his time against either of those two outside of Van Dijk. So I'm going to go with that. What about you guys?
Ooh,
I
I don't
think
know
Netherlands
about.
are gonna score against Wales.
I
I don't
think.
know about
Ward?
that, Mac.
Hey, I'm going with it. I'm going with it. Okay. I think I don't trust this Netherlands team. I don't trust their ability to be able to be creative. That's where I'm coming from.
Because I
Hey,
didn't
man.
think Wales was gonna make it out of the group anyways, I have to side with them.
That's fair. That's fair.
I agree. I agree. I agree.
So
yeah.
Has to be
we're
Netherlands.
taking Netherlands
Okay.
here. So now let's go down to Argentina versus Denmark. Do any of us give Denmark a shot here against Argentina?
They have a shot.
They have a. I mean, if you guys don't think that they're gonna have a bad tournament like I think they definitely have a shot.
I think they have a shot. But I think Argentina will. I'll just make it out of this tie.
Okay, I agree.
I mean,
Argentina.
I just hope that they don't have their Cinderella run against in this tournament, since you guys are hoping for a messy final.
Yes.
I'm assuming.
100%.
Right. Right.
Okay, now Germany versus
All right.
Canada. So I'll be honest with you boys. 100% the reason why I put Spain first is because I thought that Canada has a better shot against Spain than against Germany. That is the only reason why I put Spain first in their group. I'll be honest with you. So I would take Germany here, but I don't like it. But I'm gonna take Germany.
I have to take Germany.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think
If it was
I think
Spain though, would you guys think there was a better shot for Canada or no?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
I think
Sorry,
it's very fortunate that Canada make it out the group stage.
Yeah,
That's fair. That's
yeah,
fair.
yeah.
Hey, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Still be happy. Okay. And now Brazil versus Uruguay. That's going to be a dirty game. Over under
Disgusting.
1.5 red cards for that. No, I'm just kidding.
Mm.
I can see it.
over. I'm going over.
Over. For sure.
Over 1.5. That means there's 2 red cards.
Yeah.
I don't
You
see it.
already
Easily.
know if there's a last ditch tackle, who's making that tackle. That's my guy.
On which are we talking about Casemiro or Valverde here? I'm very confused.
No, it's Valverde.
Okay,
It's
okay,
Valverde.
It's
He's
Valverde.
taking a red card like nobody's business.
That's right. But Brazil.
Brazil. Brazil. Has to
Yeah.
be Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil.
Okay. Okay,
England,
so
Senegal.
England versus Senegal. Okay, so I think this is pretty easy. I'm gonna go England. 100% England. Write it down.
I think agree. I think possession wise they will dominate and they will eventually get their goal and be able to win. And I think
Yeah.
Senegal here will struggle to score, just because of lack of possession.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Fair,
all
I agree.
day, every day. France, Mexico. France easy. I think that's the easy pick for us, right?
yeah, no, France easily. Bro, I don't care how good Chucky Lozano is for Napoli.
Okay.
Fair. Oh,
Belgium, Japan.
is that a rematch?
The rematch.
Yes. Because remember, this would have been Spain. But
That's
we
true.
went Japan. So if it's this matchup, I'm going Belgium again.
Yo, I
Do we,
don't.
are you thinking what I'm thinking, Gio?
No, I don't like. I
you guys are
don't
taking
like
the piss.
Belgium, bro. I
You
don't
guys are
like
taking the
Belgium,
piss. You guys are taking the piss.
bro. I don't like Belgium. And
Taking the piss.
Japan's so fundamentally sound, bro.
And they were in the last World Cup,
Japan?
and look what happened.
Yeah, off very fortunate things.
No.
They took the lead twice against Belgium
And lost.
in their peak Belgium stage.
Mm.
In their peak Belgium stage.
I'm
With a fit Lukaku, with a higher performing Eden Hazard. Like, you gotta factor all those things in. Stronger back line.
I still go Belgium. And I think it's obscene that you guys think Japan will beat Belgium. I think it's obscene.
I don't think it's obscene.
I think it's obscene.
I don't think it's obscene. I don't think.
Well, okay, obscene is harsh, but I think
Hey,
Belgium would be the heavy favorites going into that matchup for good reason.
heavy favorites.
Heavy
yes,
favorites, yeah. But
my prediction for the most disappointing team is Belgium. So Gio, put Japan there.
let's
Put the
go.
in the quarters. Come on.
Let's go, boys. Come on. Asians represent. Sorry, Mac. You.
It's okay. Reverse colonialism works. Anyway, it's now Portugal versus Serbia here. I think this is the easy pick for all of us, probably. Maybe not easy pick, but to make it quick for me, it would be Portugal. I think Portugal edges out,
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the attack is just far too strong.
and I see how Gio set the table for himself here. This is nice.
Mm.
Netherlands versus Argentina.
This is where the Netherlands defense starts to cry.
I think
have to agree, yeah.
I think they fold like an old piece of laundry. It's out. It's
Yeah.
Argentina easy.
Yeah, I'm definitely going Argentina with this one. I don't think. There's
Now
gonna be a
this
difference there.
is a saucy
This
matchup.
rematch.
This
rematch is
is
what
a
I
saucy rematch. So
Yes.
what are we saying here? Are we doing the reverse? Was it 8-1?
A1.
8-1.
8-1.
Are we doing a revenge game? Because I think it was in this group. It was in the quarters, was it not? When that happened, was it the quarters or the
I think
semis?
those quarters.
It should have been quarters. Yeah.
Okay.
Quarters. But yeah, this was in Brazil too. So if you're talking about a grudge match, boys, this is a grudge match. This has grudge match written all over it. And I think Brazil is going to eat Germany alive.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'll go Brazil too. And now we go France, England. Okay, boys. Let me pitch you my England. Let me pitch you my boys England. Let me pitch you this, okay? So, if we're basing it off of the curse of the World Cup, this is the farthest anyone that's won the World Cup since 2002 has gone. And they shall not go any further, okay? England will wipe the floor with France. Probably not, but they will, okay, in this matchup. Because, England's got it, boys. England's got it.
I can't 100% agree with that. Because I think
I don't need you to 100%. I just need you to 51% agree with that, Gio. That's all I need.
when Ray said, when he uttered 3 words to me, that my mind completely changed. And
But
those
that's
were
not going to be the front
Mbappe,
three. That's not going to be the front three.
Benzema, and Dembele.
But
Even
we
if
all.
it's not their
It's
front three,
not.
Do you think
He's not gonna have an
England's
impact from
a
not
great
playing.
day?
No.
Do you think any of these England defenders will have a great day against these three guys on any given minute of the game?
100%. I think John Stones eats
Harry
Benzema
Maguire
for breakfast.
will eat this guy
No.
alive.
You're saying no.
Dembele will eat. Bro, come on.
Let me flip that around on the other side to you. Okay, who's gonna stop Bukayo Saka on France? Theo Hernandez, baby,
Come on,
food.
relax.
You're trolling. You're
No.
trolling.
Okay,
100%. I'm still going England. I'm gonna go fuck what you guys say.
1,000%. Here, let me just show you guys who I'm going with.
This dick. This dickhead. Okay.
It's France, brother. 2 stars, brother. 2 stars.
So Ray, who you going with here?
Oh,
Also, who has the better goalkeeper? Pickford over Hugo Lloris every day, right? No.
I mean, you're arguing that
Probably not. That's where I'm taking the piss. That's where I cross the line. That everything I was somewhat serious before, that was bullshit. But I do think England have a really good shot in this game if it does reach this stage.
Have a chance, but
All right, I'm taking
I think if France makes, it's tough because I also don't think they're gonna have a great tournament. But this matchup, I just think France should edge England out. I would have to go with France.
Okay, it's 2-1. It's 2-1, Gio. You can put it in. Okay.
Decided.
Now I stand for the Japanese people here. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think Gio has set himself up here for Portugal to do quite well. So I think Portugal will win this matchup if it reaches this.
I will definitely agree with it.
Ray, would you agree with that or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So now
Okay.
now we're into the semifinals now. Argentina, Brazil.
This is, yo.
Can we do the other one first? If that's okay?
Oh, absolutely.
Let's do the other one first. Let's scroll back down.
That one's not better either, bro.
France, Portugal. So if it reaches to this stage, I think in this type of matchup, I think it will come down to the better defense, in my opinion. And I think France has the better defense in comparison to Portugal. Where, for example, it will be Mbappe versus Cancelo on one side of a winger, which I think it would be too difficult for them to be able to handle. And if it is your dream situation of Dembele on the other side, it would be Dembele versus Cancelo and Mbappe versus Diego Dallo, potentially, right? If they play it out that way, or if it's Nuno Mendes on the left wide back spot, then he would be facing off against Dembele. And I think that's too tough of a matchup. And even central defenders wise for Portugal, I think would be too weak to be able to handle this French team. I think it would be a very good game. I think France only edge it out. But if they had their regular midfield, I think France win this convincingly. But with their weakened midfield, I think France edges out. That's my take.
See, that's the thing. That's where I get sort of on the fence about things. Because, again, because of the young French midfield, the lacking of the French midfield, I would say, I think that's where Portugal can dominate the game. And I think that's where they will dominate the game if they were to face off. And like I know I gave Portugal a lot of backing in this tournament, but my argument still stands with that French attack, whether it's going to be those three or whether they incorporate Griezmann into that. I don't know, Ray.
It's
Come on,
tough, man.
It's so tough. It's so tough.
So my question was, Bernardo Silva, is he going to play off the wing or is he going to play centrally? Because if he's placed centrally against a French team like this, then maybe I could look at Portugal and see a better path for them to get through. Because he could dominate and dictate like from a deeper lying midfield spot and allow Bruno to do more work up top, right? But I think he's generally Gio, can you switch off your because we're getting your Google search now. So yeah, sorry, that's more the interesting spot for me. I'm still going France there. I don't think I'm still going France, but if he's operating from deep, I could see that be a little bit more dangerous. But at the same time, that means that midfield is going to be a little bit more easy to cut through for France. So I'm going France.
This is tough, man. Because I actually don't know if I don't know if Bernardo Silva will start in the middle. He might actually operate from the wing, and you might actually see a different midfield for Portugal. Ah, man.
I mean, if okay, here, let me answer your question. In their last tune-up game against Nigeria, Bernardo Silva was playing centrally.
Yeah. Who's
He
playing on the
was
other wing
playing
then?
behind. They're playing a 4-1-2-1-2.
No, but who's the wingers in that lineup? It was Rafael Leal
Uh,
and
it wasn't. It wasn't. It was. It was on. Oh, it was. I mean, it was Bruno and Otavio who were playing more.
oh,
Those
Otavio.
were-
Okay. But yeah,
Yeah.
they he's more of a like off striker, off 10. He's not a winger. So
Yeah. So
in the real games,
So-
I'm curious to see where he plays.
right, and I mean, if they're tuning up like this, it'd be hard for them to stray too far off in that sense. But again, if just based on that, if that helps your decision.
No, I'm still going. I still go France because I don't think that's the lineup to play in those games for me. I think I will go France.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Do I drop another shocker here?
It's up to you. You could do it's your
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
we know what you're thinking. The question is
What am I thinking?
You're thinking Portugal, you
Oh.
dickhead. Don't play around with this. So the question is really to Ray. It's up to Ray.
Damn. I'm gonna drop another shocker here. It's gonna be France.
Okay.
France is gonna take it.
I don't think that's a shocker.
I don't think that's a shocker.
But
I
hear
don't
me
think that's a
out,
shocker.
because I have another shocker in the next one, and it's Brazil is gonna win this one.
Not okay. Again, also not a shocker because
No, yeah. In yesterday's pod, you predicted Argentina to win.
Yo,
So-
I gotta.
No,
You're flip flopping. Which is it?
It's tough. It's
No.
tough. It's tough. I actually think Brazil might win this one.
So my opinion, and the reason why I wanted to do the other two first, I think the winner of this is the winner of the World Cup. That's my take. It didn't matter for me who comes out on the other side. I think this is the winner of the World Cup in my opinion, and I'm going Argentina. But my pick yesterday was Argentina. Going to go Argentina.
Hey, man.
I just don't think this Argentinian side can. I mean, at least their defense can contain this Brazilian attack for a whole 90 minutes.
I agree with that, but on the other side, I think Brazil's widebacks are probably the weakest, one of the weakest in the tournaments. You're playing Danilo and Alex Telles wideback against Messi.
That's tough. That's tough.
I think unless you get, I think in this game it would be interesting to see if this game were to happen. Of course, Brazil would play with Bruno, Guimaraes, Casemiro, and Fred in a midfield three to be as reserved as possible midfield to help counter that Messi playing in the hole. But I doubt they'll try to change their system. I think they'll still play in a 4-2-3-1 with Fred. And if you're banking on me, Messi going one against Alex Telles, I think that's butter on toast. It's easy. It's simple. It's done. So that's how I see that matchup. But you could argue the other thing with Neymar, right? Neymar on that one side or Anthony on the other side.
Yeah.
Same thing out wide. But I think Argentina will have that little bit more up top.
I'm going Brazil, man. I don't think.
Hear me out.
Okay.
So Argentina was at the peak when they won Copa America. They have had granted they have had a lot more in terms of defense to add to it, but they do have some questions for, we just mentioned it, some of the players have been coming back from injury. They're missing Lasalso, some players to link up that defense and midfield other than Messi. Brazil on the flip side, I think in terms of offense and where they finish off in the Copa America have only improved. And so, yeah, I know I did say Argentina was going to win, but I might actually have to go with Brazil this one.
Okay, so Brazil takes it. Brazil takes
I
it
think
through.
Brazil takes it. I think Brazil takes it.
Okay.
And then that's
Oh.
why, because I want to see this matchup here.
And I'm in this.
Brazil,
I'm going Brazil.
France.
I'll go Brazil. Neymar lifts the World Cup.
If this happens. I think yesterday I had Brazil winning the World Cup in terms of my bracket as well. But if Brazil wins, and I don't see a 100% Jesus headband on Neymar, I will be probably the most disappointed human being on earth.
I feel that. I feel that.
Just a quick note on that Brazil-Argentina game. Danilo actually has been playing decently for Juventus, but it doesn't matter because it's going to be Dani Alves that's going to be coming on, putting on a Barca jersey. Messi's going to see him making the run. He's just going to automatically crossfield ball. Neymar's going to go the other way, score a goal, and hey, that's how the tide's going to be settled. But anyways, Brazil, France, yeah, Neymar's going to win it. Immediately after he wins it, bring the World Cup straight to Mbappe.
Yes, Mbappe out. Mbappe out. GM
and
Mbappe
then he's gonna retire from
leaves.
international football, which is
Neymar?
which is a great swan song.
No, I don't think he retires.
Because
he wants the record for most goals for Brazil, and he's close. He's close to the old Ronaldo. So I think he's like 6 or 7 goals off, and I don't know if he gets that many in this tournament.
Okay, not right away,
but
he won't
soon
make it
after.
to a next
I agree with that. I think he'll go to the next Copa America, might lose there, or once he gets the record, then call it quits. Something like that.
Agreed. But again, can we all agree that we think if this matchup were to come about,
I think I'll take Brazil. Yeah.
Okay. All right then. Here we go.
Oh, but if it was Portugal and Argentina in the final though, that Messi Ronaldo.
We were so close to that. We were so close to that. I
would have to call in dead.
I'd
just be like, nah, there's no way. You can fire me if you want. Like, I know I have a shift. You can fire me. That's absolutely cool with me. But I'm not coming into work. There's no chance. There's absolutely. Boys, you don't understand. If that matchup were to come, I'm quitting. I'm quitting my job.
You're not even scheduled to work that day. You're like, no, I still need to quit.
I quit. Hey, just kind of let you know.
It's
I'm
over.
no longer working here. It's over.
It's done. But
hey, man,
we were close. But we didn't edge it out that way. We're taking Brazil over France. I think to be able to wrap up though, I think if this were to happen, which we can all agree. After the first game, we would have completely changed this in all likelihood, right? After our first couple of games performance. So, but however, for all those out there who are gambling and have a bracket, use this and you have just as good as odds as anyone else is winning. So, take it for what it is. But I think this really concludes our podcast for today. We want to be able to wrap this up. Ray, do you want to take us out?
Yeah. If you like what you heard, please like and subscribe to us on our social medias. That's at @house_of_footy. If you have any comments, suggestions, or general banter, feel free to get in touch with us via email as well. houseoffooty@hotmail.com. The next time you'll hear from us will be Tuesday when we review the first group stage games for groups A and B for the 2022 World Cup. As well, we'll be previewing some of the games that will take place before our next podcast after that. So definitely tune in with us there. On that note, thank you, Gio.
Hey, enjoy the World Cup.
And thank you, Mac.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for listening. Peace out.